for Jason Easton, but he's dealt with every test that has come his way so far. He's turned into a big contender now at 140 pounds, and the stoppage of the previously difficult and durable Zoltan Szabo last time was a real eyebrow raiser. But another level up here for Easton against Steve Jamoye, brother of Stefan. Really good fighter, Jamoye. Tough to break down. Only stopped once, only beaten 3 times. Big night this for Jason Easton, Alex.
Huge, Dave, and a massive stage as well for Jason to show his ever-developing skills and power.
Yeah, he started brightly there, but Jamoye into the fight right away. He always looked at this night, and much though none of us can wait for the main event, this always looked like a really good scrap.
Yep, it really did. And you know, we've been speaking about Jason Easton's last few fights where he's not supposed to have won by a knockout. He was going to get a really difficult night. He made these fights look relatively easy, but this is a different task altogether. Jamoye, really dangerous, crouching, aggressive, good footwork, nice steady guy, doesn't waste any shots, and has landed cleanly on Jason Easton 3 or 4 times already.
Jamoye has the centre of the ring at the moment. What's been fascinating from Easton has been almost this newfound power. Work with a new strength and conditioning coach, John Keenan. He says that's what's improved his power. And, oh, he rocked Jamoye there with that left hook, but Jamoye recovers his balance and is back to his work.
Both guys trading big shots really early. I kind of had the feeling that Jamoye would come out behind a tight guard, not do very much in the early rounds, not really let his hands go until he could read Jason Easton. And I thought Jason would start behind a long jab, but he's looking to detonate the bombs early as well. Trading big shots.
Good right hook there from Jamoye, good combination from Easton. And then a combination from the Belgian. They're telling Easton to get his hands up. Henny McCartney in the corner was screaming at him.
Much faster start. Yeah,
this.
Unbelievable, Dave. You took the words out of my mouth. Way more explosive a start than I ever anticipated.
Oh, right hook again there from Jamoye.
Jason Easton's defence has been a little lax early. I'd like to see him keep his hands a little bit higher, left hand's a little bit low.
Again, they stand and trade. Then Jamoye looks for the overhand right. Easton had some success. Jamoye's had plenty. What a round that was.
Big shot from Jason Easton, huge left hook.
Yeah, but Jamoye maybe a little staggered by it, but recovers straight away. And he comes back fighting. Only 4 knockouts, you know, on the record of Jamoye. He's not fighting like it.
No, he's fighting like a puncher.
Looked a bit low there from Easton, that left to the body. Michael Alexander's just standing back and letting them fight here, and they trade uppercuts there. Just sense they both stung each other, but who's going to blink first here?
Super exciting to watch. Good, better. Jason Easton needs to use a little bit more head movement as well. His head's quite static. He's never rolled off any of those hooks that he's been up when he's up close. He's throwing the hooks, hook into the body, but he's leaving his chin in the air afterwards. He's remaining in a static position.
And a solid shot there from Jamoye. Come up against good European contenders, Jamoye. Luca Giasson, Sander Martin, Nicolas Gonzalez, lost to all of them. a sense that maybe he's found his level, but he's trying to prove that so too is Jason Easton, and it's below his.
He's just not leaving Jason Easton alone, is he? It's like he has total disregard for Jason Easton's power. Let's not forget, Jason Easton is a puncher. At 140 pounds, Jason Easton can punch hard. But Jamoye is walking through him like he's relatively a light hitter.
Hard fight to score this so far. Right hand there from Jamoye. Just feels like he's been the more accurate so far, Jamoye, but that's
Jason Easton cut. Is Jason Easton cut over the right eye?
I think he is. I think you're right.
And he's blinking a lot as well. Look at Jason Easton's eyes. He keeps blinking. He's blinking all the time, and I think that's a cut over the right eye.
And that's encouraged Jamoye.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Right there from Jamoye. Is it turning into a nightmare, this, for Jason Easton? They can't possibly keep up this pace.
Frantic pace. I think they now want Jason Easton to move in box. At least till they see Jamoye maybe tire or start to flag a little bit. Get on the end of that jab and use. There's a great left hook from Jason Easton. He has to get himself in a rhythm here, Dave, and keep boxing a little bit and stop trading so much.
Jamoye has been the pursuer throughout this fight so far. Held the centre of the ring, and he's the one coming forward. Easton, though, with another good left hook there, and a left to the body.
Jamoye strong and aggressive, still surging forward, looking to land big shots.
Gum shield out there. A little bit of respite for them both. Again, they engage. Been toe-to-toe almost all the way through this. Definitely a sense that Easton's doing the better work in this round.
Yeah, he won the second round as well. And not by intelligent boxing or good counter-punching, but just by winning the battle in the exchanges, which you don't really want to see. Not this early in the fight.
Just wonder if that lack of power will cost Jamoye at the end, because he's catching Easton with clean shots here. And yeah, he's stinging him, but should be doing a bit more than that with some of the accuracy. Again, combinations ferocious there from Jamoye.
Unbelievable.
The volume of punching from the Belgians, extraordinary here.
In the trenches in round 3. Brilliant stuff for the fans to watch.
And what a test for Easton, and it was a brave match this. It always looked risky, and so it's proving. But if he gets through it, he will be a better man, a better fighter. He'll learn so much.
Good straight shots from Jason Easton. Jamoye switched southpaw. Jason Easton needs to shoot that good 1-2.
Wants to raise the roof here, but he's a long way from it. Easton in those black and red trunks. Jamoye, the Belgian, so game in the black and white. Remember his brother Stefan being in a classic against Lee Haskins. over in Belgium. Wonderful fight that was, and this is similar, minus the knockdowns at the moment.
Jason Easton showing real calm under pressure, cut early, under pressure. Comes from a tough background and a tough area in Edinburgh. He'll have a lot of character, and he's a really brave lad, I know that for sure. And he's showing that here, Dave.
He's going to need it.
I think his corner were maybe a little bit frustrated at the fact that Jason Easton is a very good boxer. He has great technical skills. I think they're a little bit surprised at why he's not using those to a greater effect rather than standing and training with Jamoye.
But he's got that reputation, and we've seen it, being very relaxed going into fights. He's travelled a lot as an amateur. And whoa, this is good for him. Is he starting to get to Jamoye, I wonder? Oh, that's brilliant from Easton. Combination punching. Where's he got that from? Suddenly Easton in control. Michael Alexander watching closely. Jamoye needs to get out of the corner. This is brilliant from Easton. Piles on the pressure, measures that right hand, and another from Easton. Jamoye somehow is still there, and now he fights back.
Unbelievably tough guy, Jamoye. He just took some of the biggest shots that he's going to take in his whole boxing career. Unbelievable power shots that he received, and he's still on his feet, still pushing Jason Easton back.
Only stop once, remember, Jamoye. That was a body shot. Survived Easton's headshots. How much has that little flurry taken out of Easton? Ebbs and flows this fight. Now Easton again pouring it on.
I really did think for a minute Jason Easton could have forced the stoppage there. If he'd have just let go with more shots rather than looking, after he'd hit him, he was looking for one big shot rather than letting the shots go.
Well, the fact Jamoye's still in there is remarkable. Easton punches the air.
Come on. Get up on your toes, show him that you're fatter than him. He's tiring, look, get down to the body.
Show him that you're fitter than him. They want him to look to the body. They want him to wear Steve Jamoye down. How on earth Jamoye survived that previous round? Michael Alexander was looking long and hard. Decided to let him continue, and for the time being, it was absolutely the right decision. When Easton landed with that big headshot after the initial flurry, a lot of referees would have stepped in, I think. Right hook there, and then a left hook from Easton. Jamoye felt that. And he almost took a big, deep breath, Alex, and came again. Jamoye is certainly feeling this, though.
Super tough, though. Gave his neck a little crunch and went right back to it. Unbelievably tough guy. Oh, good body shot from Jason Easton.
And then a left hook. It was a left to the body, then a left hook, then a right cross. And Jamoye again has the gloves up, and Jamoye is breathing heavily.
Jason Easton needs to let the punches go in clusters. Lots of punches in variety. That'll force the stoppage. A real good variety of shots, mix up the shots from head to body, and he will most certainly will get the stoppage.
Instead of that, Jamoye crunches the neck and comes back at Easton.
Unbelievable.
Jamoye with the combination. They have thrown everything at each other in these first 5 rounds. Twice Easton has looked close to stopping Jamoye, but Jamoye will not go away and keeps fighting back. But power isn't bothering Easton. That is one of the main differences so far.
Yeah, Jason's taking his shots way, way better than what Jamoye's is taking his. But he's still pressing, he's still forcing the fight.
Another good body shot there from Easton.
Jamoye again spits defiance, comes back, head, body, head. I think Jason Easton has to make a big target of the body and try and slow Jamoye down a little bit. Stop him in his tracks. He looks like the kind of guy you can hit on the head all day, doesn't he? He needs to switch the attack to the body, I think. There you go. A couple of light taps to the head, bring Jamoye's hands up, switch the shots real fast to the body. There you go.
Really dug that left in. That's what he's looking for now. Closing moments of round 5. The only time Jamoye has winced and looked in real pain is when Easton is connected and really dug into those solid body shots. Maybe just has the memory of that stoppage by Nicolas Gonzalez with that shot only last May.
Good head movement from Jamoye, rolling off Jason's right hand. To be honest, there's not that much difficulty finding Jason. It's just not being able to hurt him the way that Jason's hurt him. The dynamics of the fight change a little bit as well when Jason Easton tries to force Jamoye back. I've noticed that Jamoye is totally ineffective on the back foot. He very seldom punches back unless he's coming forward. It might be a tactic as well in the later rounds to try and force Jamoye back.
Well, at one point it didn't look like there'd be later rounds, but Jamoye is still in there. Of course the pace has slowed. It had to slow after an electric start. Left hook there from Easton. Again, Jamoye takes it. Easton now trying to measure that right hand, trying to pick his shots carefully. Another left hook.
Yeah, he is, but his shots are a little bit predictable, Dave. He needs to think about how he can bring Jamoye's hands up to the point where he can switch to the body real quick. I think 3 times in a row there he threw a right hook and a left hook back to back. There's what Jason Easton needs to do. He needs to touch the head with a couple of occasions, switch to the body real fast right after it.
Jason Easton is learning fast about getting near the top level.
Yeah, sure is.
Moving up levels and fighting a fella like this.
What a learning experience at this stage of his career for Jason Easton. This is invaluable. Actually invaluable, and will stand him in good stead for the rest of his career.
Right hand was excellent there from Easton. Judged the distance perfectly, then digs the left to the body, then the right hook from Easton. But Jamoye still punching back. Final 15 seconds of round 6.
Cuffing, slapping punches for Jamoye there. Ineffective. Jason Easton able to shake those off without any problem. I would still rather see him catch those shots.
Huge there from Easton. Jamoye smiles and grimaces and stays on his feet.
Bell couldn't have came at a better time for Jamoye there.
Jamoye has had that time to recover from that big shot at the end of the 6th round, and he won't go away.
What a chin Jamoye's shown. Unbelievably durable and tough.
Of course, as the fight reaches its later stages, not now, referee has to start thinking about how much he can take, but he's still in it. For now, Jamoye just keeps coming forward, and Easton just Stumbled a little. I wonder whether he crossed his legs there, but Jamoye has taken great encouragement from that.
Yeah, I think it was more of a balance thing. Oh, good left hook from Easton, but Jamoye's coming on
Jamoye
again.
fights straight back, right uppercut. I know it can be a game of ifs and buts, but if Steve Jamoye had more power,
oh,
what a fight he'd be.
Wow.
Easton coping with him just about at the moment.
Always seems to be in a position to punch Jamoye, no matter where he is. Always seems, as he's coming forward only, always seems to be in a position to punch.
Jamoye is like a jack in the box, and Easton is trying to keep the lid down, and he can't.
He's fighting this round as although...
Oh, right,
that's
he
his only
almost jumped
chance.
in the air as he threw that, Jamoye.
Huge shot.
And these shots are getting through. And even though he's not a big puncher, will they have a cumulative effect on Easton? Where's he found this round from, Jamoye?
Unbelievable stuff. Clearly a very fit guy. Winning this round up to now. When Jamoye's getting backed up though, he doesn't fight so effectively. He's only effective coming forward.
You can't have a round off with this fella. Combination from Easton, looking for a strong finish to this 7th round. And then Jamoye again with a 3-punch combination, then a right. Easton responded with a right. They're both landing so frequently here.
Unbelievable stuff for Jamoye. Pressing forward, throwing combinations. Where's this came from? He's lost the last 5 or 6 rounds.
Jason Easton has walked into a man here who's producing a performance of a lifetime against him. Unfinished business here. A terrific scrap. Tremendous action between Jason Easton and Steve Jamoye. Easton in the red and black trunks here. A real prospect at super lightweight, but having to produce a massive performance here against a buzzing Belgian in the shape of Steve Jamoye. Left hook there from Jamoye after good work to start the round from Easton.
Jason looking to set up that left hook to the body there nice and early. Going with the right uppercut first. Jason will touch the right uppercut, throw the left hook to the head, then he switches to the body real good. Jason being nice and patient, no wasting any shots. You can't waste any shots in a fight like this. It can tell further down the stretch. Both guys in tremendous condition though, has to be said.
They're very proud of Easton's fitness. And Jamoye keeps himself very fit. That is now going to be tested and is being tested.
It's turning into a real battle of attrition now, isn't it? Who wants this most? This is going to be down to who's the fittest, who has the biggest heart. For me, Jason Easton certainly has the better skills.
And he's certainly got the heavier hands.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing it's always worth remembering, though, is the Jamoye shots that are landing are all scoring shots for the judges. Doesn't matter how heavy-handed he is. So if he kept the energy up, if he keeps the engine going, he's still in with a chance here. And those early rounds were difficult to score. Right hand there from Jamoye, and then a right from Easton.
A big shot. Huge right hand from Jason Easton.
Alex, then a left. Now Jamoye's a sitting duck, but he fights back again.
This is unbelievable. Jason Easton digging those hurtful body shots right behind Jamoye's ribs.
Jamoye slowed up here. Jamoye looks hurt.
Certainly fatiguing now. It was a huge effort from him in the last round.
Just over 30 seconds of round 8 to go. Is Easton on the brink here?
I think he put so much into round 7, Dave, that he's flagging a little bit here.
Jamoye's hands just dropped there for a moment, but how much energy has Easton used up? Don't forget that.
Wow. Chasing Easton on the front foot here. I'd like to see him stay there. Jamoye is not as effective when he's moving back. Watch how ineffective he is on the back foot.
Mixed up his work well there. Easton, he looked for that right hook, then he for the left to the body straight away.
Jason Easton has no problems at all when he has Jamoye going back. His biggest problem is finding enough variety in his shots to land something meaningful, to hurt him badly enough that he can put his foot on the gas again. If Jason Easton can keep it here, I'm positive he can stop Jamoye before the last round. If he can keep him on the back foot, if he can create enough variety in his shots, he'll definitely find the stoppage, Dave.
Jamoye keeps fighting back. Easton keeps looking for headshots here. He only gone to the body once. There he goes again. The snap has definitely gone out of Jamoye's punches now. What snap there was.
Some huge shots. I'm really going to be surprised if he sees it through now. I think Jason Easton's going to force the stoppage. I think Jamoye's punched himself out.
Jamoye is tiring badly still. Just under a minute and a half left in the 9th round. Jamoye's unsteady on his feet. Easton senses his chance here, and Jamoye needs to get away from that corner, and he did. Jason he's backed into the corner again.
Yeah, he needs to let his hands go a little bit more though. He's got Jamoye backing up, clearly flagging, under pressure and hurt. He needs to let his hands go.
Tried to there, but Jamoye had enough about him to dodge the shot. Digs to the body twice. Jamoye felt that. Looks for the body again. Now he's got Jamoye in the corner.
A cluster of shots might end this, you know, Dave. A good cluster of shots might end this fight.
Still got his hands up, still protecting himself, Jamoye, still fighting back.
I can't believe Jason Easton, every now and then he's got him on the hook. He gives Jamoye the chance and the opportunity to get back into the fight. He needs to keep those punches coming.
Jamoye, though, threw that right hook as Easton came forward again. There's no pop in the punches anymore, but it's enough to keep him in there. Easton has taken over. Closing seconds of round 9.
Yeah, he's hooked to the body again and again.
Sagging! And Michael Alexander stops it just as the bell went at the end of the 9th. It is the moment. After a dramatic fight, an energy-sapping fight, that Jason Easton announces himself at this level. But boy, Alex Arthur, was it tough for him.
Absolutely unbelievable fight. What a great fight to watch. I thought down the stretch, I seen Jamoye flagging as soon as he went on the back foot. He was, I said earlier, he was relatively ineffective going backwards. When Jason Easton started pushing him back and controlling the dominance of the ring, I knew he would get the stoppage before the 12th round.
Yeah, credit there to Jason Easton, who leads the applause for Steve Jamoye. I hope they both get a standing ovation. Easton made a lot of mistakes. And if Jamoye had more power, well, it could have been a very different night. But what respect between them there. And let's take a look at the finish here. The body shot early on, the one that hurt him, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, he was hurting him to the body throughout. He just didn't sustain the attacks enough. But again, as soon as he got Jamoye going backwards, he had him reeling. Jamoye totally ineffective on the back foot. Jason Easton's biggest problem was finding the gaps, and once he created enough variety, he found the gaps, the fight was over.
Excellent stoppage from Michael Alexander there. Easton, wow, what a performance. And it was the way that he worked it out. He's put under so much pressure early on by Steve Jamoye. Hung on in there. Almost stopped him a little earlier, but managed to keep his cool and finally force that stoppage. Easton deserves every plaudit he gets, and so too does this man, Steve Jamoye. That's the moment that he realised he'd done it, and he'll be hurting. But he now moves up, becomes a realistic contender, even more of one at 140 pounds. Jason Easton has his night. He hopes the first of many. 10 wins in 10. Look at Blaine McGuigan there, big puff of the cheeks. Great bit of matchmaking that as well. Richly entertaining fight. Jamoye stopped for the second time in his career, but he loses nothing in defeat. Well, let's get to the result now. Make it official with Craig.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we declare the result, a referee, Michael Alexander, will bring both boxers together. He has asked me to ask you to join him, congratulating both boxers. The official time, 2 minutes, 59 seconds, round number 9. Referee Mr. Alexander stops the contest. His opinion, Steve Jamoye, no position to continue. Therefore, the winner, the new IBO Intercontinental Super Lightweight Champion from Edinburgh, Scotland, Jason Easton
hopes will be the first belt of many. Winner by a dramatic TKO in a terrific fight. We'll be hearing plenty more.